What's up, guys? My name is Matt Latham, certified arborist and the tree care ninja with US Tree Care. Hey, let's talk about 3 things you never, ever want to do to your trees. This is really important stuff because doing these 3 things can really harm your trees and set you up for failure in caring for your trees later on. So, number 1, we talk about it all the time, but I still see this going on a regular basis. We're talking about topping trees. Now, a lot of people think, oh, my tree's getting too high. Oh, I need to prepare for storm damage, things like that. And the best way, of course, is weight reduction. But they go about doing it the wrong way. They come in and they top their trees. What that means is you just cut it off anywhere. There's a right way to do it, and we'll talk about that later in another video. But when you top your tree, what happens is the tree's going to explode in new growth, or it's going to die, one of the two. If it explodes in new growth, all of those little branches are going to turn into big branches, which have very, very little support, very poorly attached. They could fall and cause damage later on. Number 2 is over watering. I see this so many times. We put these nice, beautiful landscapes underneath our trees, and then we water the daylights to them. But what we don't think about is often the trees getting too much water, and you can set yourself up for root funguses, things like that, that'll really cause you problems and could even kill your trees. Number 3 is actually planting trees way too deep. Now, if you look at a tree in the forest, every single one of them is going to have these giant flares that come off where it transitions from tree to root. Now, if those root flares are what we call them, if those root flares are buried, you're going to cause stress to the tree long term. And a lot of times what will happen is the roots will want to pop up to come up for air, and they'll wind up wrapping around the tree and cutting off the circulation to the rest of the tree. So really bad things there. So anyways, there's 3 things you never, ever want to do. Just to recap, topping, never do it. Overwatering, don't do it. And of course, planting your tree too deep. You're going to set them up for failure. Thanks so much for watching, guys.